Good evening. On behalf of the faculty, staff, students, and members of the Board of Trustees, welcome to the 50th Annual Spring Commencement at Marion Technical College. It is a great pleasure to have so many of you present to honor these students. Before we turn to that privilege, permit me to say a few words to the family and friends who have helped the class of 2022 get to this point. Without your support, financial, moral, educational, and love, there would be no graduation. There would be no receiving of degrees and certificates. Graduating college is not done alone. Much is sacrificed by so many of you in order for these students to achieve their goals. A sacrifice that the recipients are greatly appreciative of. So congratulations to all of you for helping these students achieve their goals. Let me share a little bit about this group of graduates. There are 369 students who will graduate this year with 432 degrees and certificates. They come to MTC from 24 counties in Ohio. They range in age from age 17 to age 64. There are 10 veterans in our graduating class, and thank you to all of our veterans for your service. We greatly appreciate it. And 14 College Credit Plus students who are high school students receiving their degree and or certificate before they get their high school diploma in a few weeks. So that's an exciting thing for them to have happen as well. Sharing in the celebration with me today are some of the people who have had a large part in making the college, our educational programs and services possible. Allow me the opportunity to introduce the Marion Technical College Board of Trustees. The board serves without compensation, except for the opportunity to attend events like this. Tim Anderson is our chair. Roxanne Summerlot is the vice chair of the board. Kit Fogel, Jude Folk, Justin Hamper, Vidya Iyengar, Gregory Moon, and Don Plotz, and Nicole Wampler. Additionally, there are other staff and faculty members that make this all possible. Including in that group are Vice President of Business Affairs and CFO Rhonda Ward, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Student Services Dr. Bob Haas, Vice President of Planning and Advancement Dr. Amy Adams, Chief of Staff Laura Wolfter, and Director of MTC and Foundation Mike Stuckey. Of course, we would not make it to this point, and the students would not make it to this point without the faculty members who are vital to everything that happens at the institution. So I want to recognize and thank the faculty for all that they do for our students every day in the classroom and out of the classroom. Lastly, I'd like to recognize all the staff members who work every day to make sure that the college runs smoothly and effectively for our students and for each other. Without them, this would not be possible either. At the risk of overstating the significance of this occasion, I believe that this is one of the most important days of your lives. You've achieved your associate's degree or certificate. This credential communicates to others that you're prepared and willing to accept greater responsibilities in order to make a meaningful contributions. But don't let this be the end of your education. Strive every day to be a learner and continue building on the foundation you received at Marion Tech. Congratulations, graduates. And on behalf of the college, I thank all of you for being present today to honor these graduates. Thank you for being part of their commencement and for part of making this all possible.
Are we rolling? We're good? Okay. If you're watching this recording or listening, I have finally made it to space. That's not, this one wasn't the space? Oh, this is Marion Technical College's 2022 commencement ceremony, huh? Okay, one second. I'm ready. Whew. Let's do it again. Welcome class of 2022 and all who've come to celebrate this hard-earned achievement. My name is Jessica M. Coleman and I'll be your DJ. I'm sorry, COVID brain. I'll be your commencement speaker. When I was invited to speak today, I immediately began thinking of what I wanted to talk about. I began wondering what great commencement speeches would sound like. How does one move an audience of all ages, races, identities, and ethnicities? And it wasn't a TED Talk or archives of commencement speeches that gave me this wisdom. It was the toddler show, Bluey. Bluey is about a dog family, and I won't get into it, but it's good. Don't judge me. Anyways, the purpose of this particular episode was to run your own race, so that's what I'll do. I'll tell jokes to an audience of the pre-recorded and hope that they land. And I also just want to share 2 things with you to encourage you to run your own races. First, of course, congratulations. You've made it, and you're possibly the most resilient group of graduates. You finished during a pandemic, and some of you may have even started during it. College is a task, and you've completed it during the most uncertain of times. Please just take a moment today, and any day you may face adversity, and remember this accomplishment for what it truly is. Secondly, whatever you want to do after this degree is achievable. Start a business, write a book, impact your community, become the first Black Miss Marion Popcorn Festival, be inducted into your Alumni Hall of Fame, and even be asked to be a commencement speaker. My degree from Marion Technical College helped give me the confidence I needed to unlock the potential I already knew was there. It opened doors for others to also see that potential. Our journeys are similar in that they are ever evolving, but they're also unique and individualized. So go and be all of the things and do all of the things that you've been saying as soon as I get my degree, you'll do. Congratulations on this leg of your race, class of 2022. May your journey be full of all of the good things. Thank you.
Today marks an important positive step towards your future. You risked your time, your effort, and your money to get here. You worked hard, and no matter the obstacles, you continue on your way. You made it. What happens after this? No, not after you collect your diploma or turn your tassel here today, but tomorrow and the day after. Where will your journey take you? When you look back at the end of your life, what will be your legacy? How will you define success and live a life to be proud of? Some people define success as having the most money, the nicest car, the biggest house. I refuse to believe that we're put here on this earth to make money, to work, and die. For me, being successful isn't about money, a job title, or material things. Success includes setting goals, loving what you do, and striving to be a better person. It is not things in your life that people will remember, but it's how your life touches others. It's okay to try something new, even if you fail. Failure is an opportunity to learn and grow into a better person. It is a good teacher. You probably hit some bumps along your way, starting college, in your job or career, and on your way to graduation. I would like to congratulate you on learning valuable lessons along the way and persevering. If our goal is to take risks to find success, one important question is, how do you measure success? Is it having enough courage to take a leap of faith? Is it the person in the song My Life by Billy Joel to close the shop, sell a house, and buy a ticket to the West Coast in hopes of doing a stand-up routine in LA? Well, that might not be your practical dream. It is important to identify goals though. The process all starts with your passion. What are you passionate about? What do you do in your free time when you're not on the clock, morally obligated, or in essence required to do something? Passion can be hobbies, community outreach, or volunteering. Greek philosopher Aristotle wrote about leisure for satisfying life, emphasizing that unlike work, leisure activities are particularly worthwhile doing because they're done for their own sake. Key word, worthwhile. What is something in your life that's worthwhile doing? If you do not know, think long and hard because you only get one shot at this wonderful thing called life. Don't waste your life doing unfruitful things that you're not excited about. Find what drives you. Today, I'm excited to celebrate our success. We set goals and we achieved it. Don't let today be the end, but the start of a new chapter. Set your next goal. What is the next step to help you leave a legacy to be proud of?